seen my screen.
Hey, no, no, no.
Are you able to mute yourself? Okay, let's move on. So today, before we talk about, last week we talked about Tamil Nadu and some things that we can see, some places we can see in Tamil Nadu. So before we go to that, I think let's have some conversations that you might have in the workplace. So in the workplace, you would be talking to your friends, you'd be talking to your supervisor, you'd be talking to perhaps your dormitory instructors, that sort of thing. So just certain conversations that you might have every day. Let's just discuss and see if we are saying it right. And so we can say the right thing to the right person so that what we want to do, we are able to do that. Okay. So for example, how would you speak a conversation? How would you have a conversation with your supervisor? So for example, if you're injured, how would you tell your supervisor that? So let's take turns to just for example, say, how would you tell your supervisor that you're injured? Abul, do you want to go first? Yeah, just unmute.
Yes.
How would
Yes.
you tell your supervisor?
Good evening, madam. First time I greeting him, if good evening or morning, I tell him good morning, and then I tell him I happened an accident at the basement. I think some injury, so please you come to me and check my injury and check me.
Okay, so Abu will tell his supervisor, good morning, or whatever your supervisor's name is. What did you say? I am injured, or you got?
I am injured at the my workplace, and then I need to help from you. Please come to me and check my condition, the physical condition.
Okay, so this is a really good sentence, and it tells your supervisor that you're injured and that you need help from him. So this is right. Well done, Abu. How about Chitravel? How would you tell your supervisor or ask your supervisor to come in? If you're injured, what would you tell your supervisor?
I tell him to come to me and check my body condition and help and call ambulance or the call management for check me. If severe accident, then call ambulance.
If it is severe, please, if it is severe, please call the ambulance. Yep, that's right. So if it is severe, you would need the ambulance to bring you to the hospital. If it is not severe, perhaps you just need first aid help.
If not severe, he must call the first aider of the worksite first aider, and then if first aider think that this one the need to hospitalization, he take action about hospitalization. But it is the right for the first aider.
Okay, good. Thank you, Abu. Can Travel, do you want to try? How would you have this conversation with the supervisor if you're injured at the workplace? Travel? Okay, if he can't speak right now. How about Kaji Parvesh? Parvesh? Yes. You're muted right now. So I think you have to unmute yourself and then tell me what you would say to your supervisor.
Now hearing, ma'am?
Yes, I can hear you now. Yes.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm good, thank you, Parvesh.
Yeah, when I injured, at first I called my supervisor.
You would call your supervisor, yes.
Yeah. Then I asked him what time, the time that like morning or afternoon. Just I respect him. Then when starting, good morning, sir, good morning, brother, or what? Just tell him lah.
Hmm.
Then starting, I injured ready. You can coming my place, my workplace, because you need to check our injured, the our injured how need
Hmm.
to inspection lah.
Okay.
Yeah, take photo or what, need to inspection. Okay, I need to go hospital. He arranged for me, right?
Yeah.
Like this. Yeah.
Okay.
Then,
Yes, yes.
yeah. Then he whatever need he arranged for me. I need help. Yeah, I need help just. Then this supervisor should be help me.
Okay, perhaps you can say the supervisor will make suitable arrangements.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is this is the way to say, to put it in a sentence. Perhaps if you want to ask him to make suitable arrangements, you can say your supervisor's name or brother or whatever you address him. Please make suitable arrangements for me. So suitable, the meaning of the word is whatever is right for your
Yeah.
situation. So after they check your physical injury,
Yes.
if it's severe, then call the ambulance. If it's not severe, then call the first aider. So that is a suitable arrangement according to your physical condition,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Okay, great. Thank you, Parvesh.
Thank you.
How about Palanivel? Do you want to try? How would you have this conversation with your supervisor if you're injured? Palanivel, could you kindly unmute yourself and let me know how you would have this conversation? Sorry, Kizia, can you hear me?
Yeah, பழனிவேல் ட்ரை பண்றீங்களா? பழனிவேல் இருக்கிறீங்களா?
Hello?
ஐயா, சொல்லுங்களேன்.
How would you have this conversation with your supervisor? If you're injured, how would you tell your supervisor that you're injured?
ஓகே, ஏதாவது நீங்க உங்களுக்கு காயம் பட்டுருச்சுன்னா எப்படி வந்து உங்க சூப்பர்வைசர்கிட்ட சொல்லுவீங்க அப்படின்னு கேக்குறாங்க. So try to tell.
The morning time, the working time, the accident ready. Supervisor தான் inform பண்ணணும்.
Oh, okay. So you're saying that you had an accident.
Morning time, the
in the morning.
working place, the accident.
Okay, so how you would tell your supervisor is, so you would refer to yourself as I had an accident in the morning at my workplace. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what else would you ask your supervisor? Or tell your supervisor? What do you want to tell your supervisor? After you had an accident, then what do you need from him?
ஓகே, உங்களுக்கு ஆக்சிடென்ட் ஆயிட்டு என்ன வேணும் உங்களுக்கு? என்ன கேட்பீங்க அவங்ககிட்ட?
ஹாஸ்பிட்டல்ல சேர்க்கணும்னு சொல்லணும்.
Yeah, tell in English. Try to tell in English. Okay, try.
I going to the hospital.
Okay, so you would tell him, I am going to the hospital, or I want to go to the hospital. Try to repeat after me. I am going to the hospital, or I want to go to the hospital.
சொல்லுங்க, திருப்பி சொல்லுங்க.
I want to going to the hospital.
I want to go to the hospital.
I want to go to the hospital.
That's correct. Yes. So I had an accident in the morning at my workplace and I want to go to the hospital.
Hospital.
Okay. How would you say, okay, that's fine. Anything else that you would want to say?
Okay.
Would you have to request for an MC? A medical
Yes.
certificate?
Yes, ma'am.
So how would you say that? How would you tell, okay, how would you tell your supervisor that you're going to get an MC from the doctor?
Ma'am.
How would you say that to your supervisor?
ஓகே, எனக்கு எம்சி இருக்கு அப்படின்னு எப்படி சொல்வீங்க நீங்க சூப்பர்வைசர்ட்ட?
எனக்கு இந்த மாதிரி ஹாஸ்பிட்டல்ல விட்டு 5 நாள் எம்சி கொடுத்துருக்காங்க அப்படின்னு தான் சொல்லணும்.
சொல்லுங்க, அது இங்கிலீஷ்ல சொல்லுங்க.
ஓகே.
ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க கொஞ்சம் சிம்பிளா.
Doctor, keep the MC the 5 days.
Okay, so you can say the doctor has given me an MC for 5 days.
1 week, 5 days.
Okay, so you can say the doctor has given me an MC for 5 days.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Okay.
Okay, good. Sundapan, do you want to try? How would you have this conversation with your supervisor?
Hi,
Sundapan,
ma'am.
hello.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello. If you're injured, what would you tell your supervisor?
Okay. Hi, supervisor. Talking about the supervisor name. Call to him. Okay, today I am happened accident. Which location? Mention the talk out location. Inform the supervisor. Please pass to me to that place. I am very painful. I want to go to see for the doctor. Can you arrange for the transport and inform to our management. Major injuries, major injuries, call for the ambulance. And minor injuries, okay, immediately you will arrange for the first aider. Come to my place, treat for me.
Okay.
That's all.
You said a lot of things, so let's do slowly. Hi, supervisor. I have gotten an injury at the workplace, and you said that it is very painful. I think this is a good thing to say, that you've gotten hurt and you are in pain. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. It's very painful. Yes. And then what was the other thing you wanted to say?
And minor injuries. I have one minor injuries. Please, you are immediately call to first aider. Come to my place. Will give it treatment for me. And that's all, ma'am.
Okay. So how you would say this in a full sentence is, hi, supervisor, I have gotten an injury at the workplace. Or you can say, I just got injured. So if you're on the phone with him, and you can just say, I have just gotten injured. It is very painful, but it is a minor injury. So yeah, but it is a minor injury. Please immediately call a first aider to treat me at my workplace. So that's how you can tell the supervisor what you want from him and where you are and where the first aider should come and treat you. Yeah, so very good. Yeah, this is how you put it in 2 sentences. Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Has not tried. Do we have a new student, Tara? Hi, Tara.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello. Are you a new student?
Yeah.
Okay. What work do you do? Sorry, I mean, do you have a supervisor?
What, ma'am?
Would you have, is this a relevant conversation for you? If you speak to your supervisor, would you ever need to have a conversation with the supervisor?
She is a housewife actually.
Oh, okay, sorry. I wasn't sure. Okay, Para, sorry about that. We were just discussing with the other students a conversation that they might have with their supervisors. So if they get injured at the workplace, they would say the following sentences in this way to tell the supervisor that they're injured and they need help and what kind of help they need. Okay, thanks for joining the class. Okay, so that's for if you're injured at the workplace. If you are sick, okay, how would you tell your supervisor that you're sick? If you are sick or if your friend is sick, what should you say? Okay, so let's try to say that. If we can go in order, perhaps Halada, Meglal, do you want to try? How would you tell your supervisor that you are sick or your friend is sick? Meglal, Halada?
ஓகே 1 மினிட். எல்லாரும் கொஞ்சம் நோட்ஸ் எழுதிக்கோங்க. ஏன்னா உங்களுக்கு ஈஸியா இருக்கும். உங்களுக்கு வந்து இதை வந்து நீங்க எழுதி வச்சிட்டீங்கன்னா எல்லாம் எழுதுறீங்களா? எல்லாம் எழுதி வச்சுக்கோங்க. ஸோ உங்களுக்கு வந்து யூஸ்ஃபுல்லா இருக்கும். இது வந்து நீங்க வந்து சூப்பர்வைசர்கிட்ட பேசுறதுக்கு. ஸோ இதை கொஞ்சம் நீங்க வந்து ரீட் பண்ணி நீங்க வந்து கொஞ்சம் வந்து ரிப்பீட்டா சொல்லி பார்த்துட்டீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு ஈஸியா இருக்கும். ஸோ கொஞ்சம் எழுதி வச்சுக்கோங்க. ஓகே, எழுதிருக்கீங்களா எல்லாரும்? ஓகே, எழுதி வச்சுக்கோங்க.
Okay. Yeah. So how would you? Yeah. Sorry. Where were we? Halada. If he's not here, perhaps Abul, do you want to try? How would you tell your supervisor that either you are sick or your friend is sick? Hi, Abul.
Hi, madam.
Oh, okay. How would you tell your supervisor that you are sick or your friend is sick? Sorry, could you say that again? I think.
Avlada, can you try? Can you hear?
If morning, I tell him good morning, supervisor. Again, madam.
Hello. Okay, it's a little bit. I guess the connection is not very good today. Does anybody else want to try?
Hello.
Hi, Halada. You want to try?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. How would you tell your supervisor that you are sick or your friend is sick?
Hi, ma'am. Sundapan, Mr. Sundapan, here. Hi, ma'am.
Sundapan, okay, try.
Hi, supervisor. Good morning. Today I am feeling unwell. I am sick. I am not able to come to work on site. Okay. Please inform to our management. I get sick. Arrange for the transport and
I
we'll going to see for the we'll go to see for the doctor. That's it.
Oh, sorry, Sundar. I didn't understand. What did you say after? Please inform the management.
I informed the supervisor. I get the cheek. I am unwell. Unwell one. So I informed the management. Management boss and a manager. So and then arrange for the transport. Will go to see for the doctor. That's it.
Okay. Okay, so that's good. Thank you. Hi, supervisor. Good morning. Today I am feeling unwell. Okay, so unwell is another word for I'm feeling sick. So basically this is short form. I am unable to come to work on site. Please inform the management or manager and arrange for the transport. Okay, so that is that's a good sentence. Arrange for the transport. I will go to see the doctor. Okay, so if you want, you can just say arrange for the transport, or maybe you can say please. Maybe you should just be polite. Please arrange for the transport, and I
Okay, ma'am.
will go to see the doctor.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Thank you, Sundarpan. Chitravel,
Okay, ma'am.
Chitravel, could you try to tell me how you will tell your supervisor that you are sick?
Hi, sir. Good morning. I am Chitravel Soundariya.
Hi, sir.
Today I not feeling well.
Not well. Okay.
Now I go to MC. Please arrange for the transport.
Going to take and please arrange for the transport. Okay. Anything else?
Hello.
Hello. Chitravel, anything else you want to say? Anything else you want to say, Chitravel?
Yeah.
Yes.
We inform to our manager, project manager. That's it.
Manager.
That's why.
Okay, so you would have to tell them that you won't be working. Please inform our project manager that I am not working. Okay, so that's how you would say it in one sentence. Hi, sir. Good morning. Today I am not feeling well. I'm going to take an MC. Please arrange for the transport and inform our project manager that I'm not working today. Okay, good. Thank you, Gabriel.
Okay.
Who wants to try next?
I think Abdul for raised his hand.
Oh, yes. Yes, Abul.
Yes. Yes, madam. I want to go pray. Sorry, I want to leave now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sure, no problem. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Good night.
Good night. I guess Abul said that he wants to go pray, right? Kizia? I think that's what I heard, that he wants to go pray and so he'll be leaving the class.
Yeah, I think that's what I heard as well. Good.
Okay. That's fine. We can move on. Parvesh, how about you? How would you have this conversation with your supervisor?
Yes, ma'am.
How would you tell your supervisor that you're
Yeah.
sick? Or
If morning that time, then I say, hi, good morning, sir. Today I am feeling unwell. I want to see the doctor. You can arrange for me transport. I want to see doctor.
Okay.
Like
Could please arrange me so I can see the doctor. Okay, this is fine. I don't know if you want to say also that you want to get some medicines. If you want to say you want to visit the doctor so you can get some medicines, you can say, I need some, okay. Hi, sir. Good morning. I'm feeling unwell. I need some medicines. So earlier on, we said I'm going to take an MC. So perhaps you can say I am going to take some medicines and rest at home. So not always do you have to go to the doctor. Perhaps you can just say I am feeling unwell. I will take some medicines and rest. Okay, so you can say this as well. If you don't have to go to the doctor, then if it's a minor sickness or a flu or something where you can just rest and then it will go away, you can just say, I'm feeling unwell. I will take some medicine and rest. Okay, so this is another option, another thing you can say to your supervisor to help him understand that you're not feeling well. Okay, so here on the screen, I have some examples of a conversation that you might have with your supervisor. If you hurt your leg, you can say, I have hurt my leg or I have hurt my finger during work today, so I need to visit the doctor or I need first aid. If your friend is sick, you can say, your friend's name, say your friend is Rahul. If Rahul is unwell, he has been vomiting and you think he has food poisoning. I think he has food poisoning. So then usually your supervisor would say, okay, tell Rahul to rest. Make it bigger, I think, if it's a bit small. Sorry about that. If you need extra training, so I'm not sure if you would have to learn new things or if you have to go for different courses. Perhaps you can tell your supervisor, hi supervisor, I need to enroll in a course to upskill myself. So upskill means basically get a new skill and learn something new so that you have more skills and you're able to do something new well. So you can say you need to enroll in a course, or if you want to learn a new language, you can ask your supervisor, can you please suggest where I can find suitable resources? So if anybody wants to know what resources means, resources is things that can help you achieve what you want to achieve. So for example, this English class is a resource and I am a resource. Your teachers are a resource. Your studies, your slides, this slide is a resource. Basically anything where you can get information from and can help you do what you want to do. Okay, I'm just going to pause over here. Does anybody have any questions? Is there anything that needs translation? Kizia, can you help me ask the students if there's any?
யாருக்காவது டிரான்ஸ்லேஷன் வேணுமா? எல்லாம் புரிஞ்சுதா? தமிழ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாருக்கும் புரிஞ்சுதா? ஓகே, புரிஞ்சுதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். வேண்டாம் நினைக்கிறேன்ல டிரான்ஸ்லேஷன். கிளியர் தானே எல்லாருக்கும்? ஓகே.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so that's that. And now we will come to the part we've all been waiting for. Basically, we looked at pictures of Tamil Nadu last week, and this week we're looking at pictures of Bangladesh. So we are going to look at this picture, and each one of you can share with me one sentence about the picture so that we can have a conversation about it. Okay? Let's go. Let's start with Parvesh. Do you want to start the conversation? What do you see in the picture? Oh, actually, Tara, do you want to start our picture conversation since the previous part, we couldn't really talk much. Just say one sentence about this picture.
அக்கா
யா சொல்லுங்க.
அவங்க என்ன இருக்குன்னு கேக்குறாங்களா அதுல?
ஆமா, இந்த பிக்சர்ல பிக்சர் பத்தி ஒரு சென்டென்ஸ் சொல்லுங்க அப்படி சொல்றாங்க.
சரி, ஓகே சொல்றேன்.
ஒரு சென்டென்ஸ் ஏதாவது சொல்லுங்க. என்னது, என்ன பாக்குறீங்க அப்படின்ட்டு.
வாட்டர்.
ஓகே, ஒரு சென்டென்ஸ் மேக் பண்ணி சொல்லுங்க. ஒரு ஸ்மால் சென்டென்ஸ் ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க. ஓகே, I can see water in this picture. அப்படி ஏதாவது ஒரு ஸ்மால் சென்டென்ஸ் அந்த மாதிரி ஏதாச்சும்.
நான் நெக்ஸ்ட் வீக்ல ட்ரை பண்றேன்க்கா. இப்ப கேட்டுக்கிறேன் நான்.
Okay, you can just try just a small, just a few words. Like you see water, that's correct. This is water, and you can see the water very clearly. Okay, so I guess that's one sentence. There is water. Actually, it looks like a lake. Maybe you can say this is a picture of a lake. Okay, Tara, do you want to say the sentence? This is a picture of a lake. Tara, do you want to say this sentence?
Repeat பண்ணுங்க அந்த சென்டென்ஸ்.
This is picture of lake. Picture of a lake.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, thank you, Tara. Let's move on to, let's ask Parvesh, do you want to say a sentence about this lake? About this picture? Do you want to say do you want to describe this picture?
யாரா ட்ரை பண்ண விரும்புறீங்களா?
Oh, yeah. Or anybody. Okay, Palani, do you want to?
Yes, ma'am. The behind the grass, the after the tree, in the front the water. I think the place, the nice place.
Did you say that? Sorry, there are trees across.
Tree. Grass.
Scenery is nice. Yeah. Okay. So the scenery is basically what we can see. You know, the scene. This is the scene. So how you would describe it is the scenery is nice. Yeah. So there are trees across the lake. So you would say across because it's far away and it's opposite you. So even when you cross the road, you would say, oh, I want to get across this road, or there is a supermarket across this road. Okay, so you would say there are trees across the lake. Okay, good. How about Chitravel? Do you want to say one sentence about this picture?
Yeah, this place is wonderful place. The picture of a lake. The lake nearest the agriculture land. There are tree also have.
Yeah. Okay, so you would say this looks like a wonderful place. And beside the lake, there is some agricultural land and trees. That's quite interesting, actually. But you might be right because they might be farming something. So agricultural land means that they would be farming something in those lands, right? It's not just a grass land. So you're right. Probably they could be farming something in the land, and then also the trees. Okay, thank you, Chitravel. How about Sundaran? Do you want to try? say a sentence about this picture. Sundapan.
Right?
Okay, maybe he's not there. Parvesh there?
Yes, ma'am.
Who's that?
Yeah. Are you hearing me, ma'am?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, so do you have a sentence to say about this picture?
This place is very beautiful. This place is the agriculture land.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah, this
This
place is
is
agriculture land.
Okay, sure. Anything else? Maybe do you want to talk about the sky? When you look at the sky, it looks...
Yeah, looking like very nice. Everything. This, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. That's how you would describe this picture. Okay. Now we can move on to another picture of a beach. So does everyone know what a beach is?
Yeah, I know this.
We have some beaches in Singapore as well. What beaches do we have in Singapore?
In Singapore, Sentosa.
Sentosa.
Yes.
Sentosa is a
East
beach.
Coast Park.
East Coast
East
Park.
Coast
That's right.
Park. Then Changi Village there.
Yeah, you're right. Those are some beaches we have in Singapore. This is Kuakata Beach
In Bangladesh.
in Bangladesh. Yes. So what would you say about this beach in this picture?
This picture.
Is this so? Wait, sorry. Paresh, have you been to Kuakata Beach?
Yes.
Does this picture look like the real Kuakata Beach?
Yeah.
It does? Okay. Cool. So how would you describe this picture?
This area, sunrise and what? The sun rise then.
You can see the sunrise in this area?
Yeah.
Sunrise. Okay, so you can see the sunrise at this.
Yeah, very well. This area especially special for this.
Okay. This is famous for catching the sunrise.
Yeah, sunrise and sunset also. Sunset also, yeah.
Okay, for catching the sunrise and sunset. Okay, so say this is Kuakata Beach and it is famous for catching the sunrise and sunset. So when you say a place is popular, for some reason you will say the beach is famous, or this is famous, or Sentosa is famous, or whatever is famous, right? Okay, thank you, Parvesh.
Okay.
Let's try to say some more things about this. Does Palanivel want to say something about this picture?
Yes, ma'am. This is the East Coast Park, Sentosa.
No, this is not East Coast Park or Sentosa. This is actually a beach in Bangladesh. It's called Kuakata Beach. Kuakata Beach, yeah. And Parvesh just shared that it's actually famous to go and see the sunrise or the sunset. Can you tell me something else about this picture? Just whatever you see in the picture. Hello? Anyway,
Yes, ma'am.
sorry, do you want to say one more sentence about this picture, whatever you see in the picture?
There are some of the people that go the walking, the swimming.
Okay, there are people walking and swimming. Okay, so what you can say is there are people walking on the sand. So you would be walking on the sand. You can see on the beach side, there are people walking on the sand. And then you can say, and swimming in the sea.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's how you, because that's what people do. They swim in the sea and they walk on the sand, walk on the beach. Yeah. Okay, very good. There are
Okay.
people walking on the sand and swimming in the sea. Okay. How about anybody else want to try?
Yes, ma'am.
Chitravel, yes. Do you want to say something about this picture?
Yeah. The picture is the Kolkata beach in the Bangladesh.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
The atmosphere is very good. The sky and the beach, some trees also very nice. Somebody play the beach. You can see the sunrise at this beach.
Yeah.
Maybe the beach is the tourist place.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, the beach is the tourist place.
Okay, so you would say the beach is a popular tourist spot. So that's how you would describe a tourism place. So the beach is a popular tourist spot. Very good. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so you would say somebody is playing on the beach. You're probably right, but I can't really see. But that's what people do. They do go to the beach to play on the beach. So perhaps they're playing some ball games, some volleyball. Yeah, good. Thank you, Chitravel.
Okay.
Okay, so I think that's all for this picture. Some other things you can say is perhaps the sky is as blue as the sea. Because if you look at the picture, you can see blue, green, blue. So that's usually like a lovely thing to look. It's good to spend time in nature. Yeah, so you can describe, the sky. That's the sea. So this one you're saying that both the sky and the sea is blue. And that's a way of saying it. The sky is as blue as the sea. Okay. Let's move on to the next picture. This is the boat. Wow, it looks very green. It's just green, 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 green. Okay, let's take turns to talk about this picture. Anybody wants to go first? Anybody can just say one sentence. Hello. Okay, maybe Palnivel, do you want to try? Say something about whatever you see in this picture.
Yes, picture the banana leaf, something that tree.
Sorry, can you say again? What did you say?
The entrance, the banana leaf.
Banana trees. Oh, you're right. Yeah. That's a banana leaf. Very sharp eyes. Yes.
The part.
There is a banana tree. Good. Yeah.
Yes, under there the water behind also the grass tree or something.
Sorry, I didn't hear. What did you say? Say one more time.
The figure also the tree, the small.
Okay. Okay. Anything else? I think I missed what you were trying to say. So you mentioned the banana tree. You can see the banana leaves, and then after that?
After the way in the slope side, the something tree meaning.
Ah, okay. Trees growing on the slope, right? Okay. Yeah. So there are some trees growing on the slope. So that slope, right? I think we can call it a hill. I'm not sure. Maybe we can call it a hill.
Mountain. Listen,
Oh, it's a mountain.
mountain jungle.
On the mountain slope. Okay. So there are some trees growing on the mountain slope. Okay. Okay. What else? What else can you see? Parvesh, yes, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know about this?
Yeah, I know. This is on the one of the famous place in Bangladesh, Bandarban.
A famous place.
Yeah. There can see mountain view, like mountain jungle also. Then can see the lake view. Everything is very beautiful. This area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a famous place in Bangladesh, Bandarban. You can see mountains, jungles, and lakes in this area. Can I ask you, does anybody live in this area?
In this area,
Yeah,
not many. Little bit live in this area.
Few people live in this area. Okay.
Yeah.
So when there aren't many people, you can say very few people. Very few people just means like really, usually like if you say very few usually refers to like 3 or 4 people, but
Like
if
that,
you're
yeah.
coming to like a population, you can say, okay, not many people, very few people
Very
live
few.
in the area. Okay. Thank you, Parveen. Yeah, anybody else want to try? Tara, do you want to try to say something about this picture?
Okay. That lake tourist place. Wonderful, very wonderful place. And the tourists are like it very much, that place. I think that lake have many more fishes. And mountain is very built that. Many more trees, organic. I think I that have organic trees.
There are many trees on this mountain.
Mountain and organic trees.
Organic trees? Ah, okay. Many organic trees. Okay. Many organic trees on this mountain. Okay. Thank you, Tara.
Okay, thank you.
Does anybody else wanna try to describe this picture? Tourists like this wonderful place very much.
Yes.
Yes. Please try.
Hello.
Hello. Yes. Do you want to try to describe the picture?
Yes. Yeah, this picture is wonderful picture in the Bangladesh. The lake name, the Bandarban. There are some trees and a mountain slope.
Yeah, there are some trees growing on the mountain slope. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see the banana leaf also. You can see.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The place is wonderful. The climate, the climate also very good, very nice.
Climate is very nice.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
The lake water inside maybe fish have. The lake near some trees also have.
Okay, so there are some trees near the lake, yeah?
Yeah.
There's
Some trees near.
and I guess you would say the trees are all around the lake, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's surrounded by greenery.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So all around the lake means there's literally trees around the lake, yeah?
Yeah, this one the tourist place.
Tourist life
The,
is
yeah, the many people the weekend come to the place.
okay. Oh, okay. So many people would come here on the weekend.
Yeah.
Okay. Many people would come here on the weekend. Okay. Thank you, Chitravel. Everyone has done very well. And it's going, thank you for all your sentences. Now we're going to look at a very famous animal. It is the Bengal tiger. And Bangladesh is actually home to this Bengal tiger. So on the screen, right, you can see I highlighted some words, basically just for vocabulary purposes, in case you're not sure what the word means. Maybe we can take turns to read it. So Chitravel, do you want to read the first sentence?
I read.
Yes, just read the first sentence.
Yeah, the Bangladesh is the market by the loose, the greenery and many waterways.
Okay.
It's Padma.
No, that's not just the first sentence. Okay, so Bangladesh is marked by lush greenery and many waterways. So the meaning of lush is usually we use lush to describe vegetation. So for example, trees or grass, if it's growing very thickly, then we would say, look at this lush greenery. So when you look at this picture over here, one way we could have described the trees around is there's lush greenery growing all around the lake. Okay?
Okay.
That's one word, one easy word we can say. How about someone else read the second sentence? Perhaps Sundapan? Do you want to try reading the second sentence?
Bangladesh is marked by lush
greenery, yes.
Greenery and many waterways. It's Padma, Meghana, and Jamuna rivers create fertile plants, and traveling by boat is common.
Okay, good. So they create fertile plains and traveling by boat is common. So the meaning of fertile is usually also when we're referring to vegetation, we would say that it's very good to grow vegetation or crops. Or for example, if you want to have a farm, it's best to have a farm on fertile soil because that's when your harvest is better, your crops can grow. So basically, they say that because of the three reasons, it creates fertile plains, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, next, wants to try reading Parvesh or Tara? Tara, do you want to try reading the next sentence?
Okay. On the southern coast,
Durban.
Okay, I'm ready.
Sorry?
I'm ready.
Yes,
I'm reading.
Please read, yes.
On the southern coast, the Sundarban and Emirois mangrove forest shared with eastern India, the is home to the Royal Bengal tiger.
Okay, good. So on the southern coast, so southern coast means the coast that's on the south. Yeah. So southern coast, the Sundarbans, an enormous mangrove forest. So enormous. Enormous just means very big. So there's big and then there's enormous. And enormous means very big. Okay. So on the southern coast, the Sundarbans, an enormous mangrove forest shared with eastern India, is home to the Royal Bengal tiger. Very good. Thank you, Tara. Yeah, so that it brings me to the end of lesson today. I hope all of you enjoyed learning about Bangladesh and the previous week about Tamil Nadu, the special places. It's very important that we are proud of our culture and our ethnicity, especially when we come to a new country. We should not forget our home, and it will be very difficult for you to come to a new country and then learn about the new country. But we should be proud of where we came from and always be willing to share that with people who don't know about it. Okay. So yeah, that brings me to the end of my lesson. Anybody have any questions?